I just seen a title that said warning shots fired at Biden from China. I don't think we should take heed of anything this government says as far as anything of ours being attacked by another country. Now, because I think that the more like China, we're up against China, so them turning communist, what a great reason for China to attack and help this country turn communist by attacking the government, and the government saying, well, we have to do something to fight or whatever it is against this. You know, I don't think we're going to war with China. It's just a long war, and I think we got a problem with Mexico and South America. I think if not a war, I don't know if we're gonna have a police action to go down there, and we can't have their disorder on our border. And but I think these communist countries are like, well, we can, you know, they have their 1,000-year plans to get everybody to go communist, you know, because they're communists. So that's what they're working on. And you know, these idiots are every 4 years they get a new idea, and they run with it, and they screw up everything else that's been done. So we're just basically like children or babies every 4 to 8 years, because it's new ideas are just ran over with the new, you know, there is no, this country has no base of which we're working off of, which was supposed to be the Constitution. They're destroying it. They don't even think about it. They're just thinking about their popularity and their vote and squeaking wheels. Because of squeaky wheels, they think, look what we're doing. We're oiling these squeaky wheels, and this is what government, you know, they tell you this. They say this is, no, that ain't what it is. You're supposed to be with the Constitution. That's what this country was founded on. You're supposed to go off the Constitution, how it was. You better the country through that. You don't just favoritism on everything. Anyway, I seen that Chinese, and I figured, you know what, that they're probably in cahoots with our government to help this government turn communist in some way. You know, who knows? Maybe our government is going to buy up all the civilian ammunition and sell it to China or something, or sell it to some kind. Well, we need all the ammunition here. We can't sell our military ammunition because we got to save it because we're low on it, and the people we got, you know, this, that, and the other, we got low on this. So we're gonna have to take your ammunition and sell it to another country. You know, you haven't bought it yet, so you don't have to worry about it. They'll make more, and it's like this, that. You only use it for this, that, and the other. You know, and that's how they're going to do it. They'll just keep ammunition out of our hands by selling it. They'll buy it up and sell it, and the manufacturers say, you know, they say, well, we're making a lot of money. The government's selling, you know, until the people and whoever gives them the most money, and the civilians are going to say, we want it cheap, and the government say, hey, we can get rid of it high price because this government will give you a big top dollar. I mean, the civilians aren't going to give you that much money for your ammo, and then this, that, and the other. And that's how they'll keep ammunition out of our hands. And I do. I think anything that's going to, you know, they're going to say, well, this country's doing, I'm just going to sit back and say, nah, I'm not going for it. I'm not going for any of these countries. Until the country invades this country, I ain't going to listen to these government. Because that's all they are. It's all for them. It's their business, their votes. You know, none of their business that they do helps this country. Look at the oil. We helped all these oil countries, and look at the price of our fuels skyrocketed. And now we're what, $2.50, $3 a gallon. We started what, 50, 70, 80 cents. 80 cents, I think, was the last time I remember when I thought, wow, it's starting to really jump in price. And that was diesel. That was when diesel was 50 cents less than fuel. I mean, from gasoline. And now it's 50 cents more. You know, and it takes less to refine diesel than it does gasoline. Yet it costs 50 cents. You know, it's like it's escalated $1 above gasoline. It was used to be 50 cents below gasoline. That's the reason people, there was a move toward diesel engines back in the 80s, 70s, 80s. All these cars, these companies, that's where all these truck diesel engines came from. Is they was all trying to go for that cheaper diesel fuel, and that's where they just started doing it. And now it's escalated the price, and it's at the other side of the spectrum, and they're stuck, you know, with people like diesel because they didn't know why they was doing it. But anyway, so I think people ought to pay heed instead of getting pumped up thinking, yeah, we're going to war. Hell with that. I ain't helping. I don't care what kind of war it is. I don't want to help these freaking politicians stuff their pockets while the citizenry stuff graves.